Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladyhill. So I did say last episode that we were going to skip to March. I've changed my mind on that for a couple of reasons. Number one, I need to get to the bottom of why this little bugger won't go. Hopefully it's just the battery. So what I'm going to do, what I didn't realise is, thank you to Chris for pointing this out to me, that you need to own so we've now got the jump lead, so hopefully that'll mean we can actually get this jump started. I'm also staying in this month for a little while. I apologise, I know the colouring's not great. Can't do our grass fields today, but what we can do, get a lot of stuff sold, because you can see here we've got a lot of high values. Sadly, I missed the best month for a lot of these. Anyway, I get the oats, the barley, and the wheat shifted. Maybe even with a little bit of cheese and that. If we get a lot of these shifted, the sorghum I'm going to keep for food. We have our sheep now, we have them full of food, everything else we need. Cows have reasonable food, but I'm a little bit worried about that because I don't have any spare. I'm going to buy either TMR or... Anyways, I'm going to use this guy to jump start. It's obviously the newest vehicle with the best, hopefully the best setup. So this should hopefully... I'm in the Massey. Let's got that running. So it's flashing for low voltage on this battery because that was doing the whole system. Nice, the cables off, so I'm going to leave this running for a little while just because I don't want it to... I need it to charge up a little bit. 14.2 doesn't sound bad actually, but once he's warmed, we'll put him to some use. Well, the plan anyway is take the front loader attachment off this because I don't particularly need it right now, but to do that I know I have to take the agri bumper off first. Pop that off. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the tall sides back on the cane, and that way we can move, you know, a reasonable amount of products at a time. So if this goes well with this money, I might just make another purchase by the end of this episode, but we'll have to see how things go. Yeah, a bit of a tidying up episode this. I should have sold a lot of this last month. I'm kicking myself that I didn't, but I don't want to just hold on to it all for another year. That to me is not the right way. I also could do with moving some of that manure mountain, I think. Let's get the tall sides put back on this. Once we've done the crops, then we'll actually be able to do the manure as well. Left. Back through here. Obviously, as you know, I've put the harvester, blocked myself in with the harvester. Luckily for me, that tank isn't real. I've got the... That's not a bad shout actually. If I use the little tractor to move pallets for me, I just have to go and sort that out. Okay. Might as well have a supercell, folks. If I use this now a flatbed to move all the eggs, butter the cheese. Stop it. Send him to wherever the best place is to sell all that. While I load the tipper up, and we'll take the tipper to wherever the best sell price is for whatever we've got on board. I really do need to sort out some more yards, because I am generally, I think, that you were buying field 4, I believe it was. And using that is a good one. I just don't want to buy it with a crop on it. I might wait till... I know we don't get any more money. In fact, to be honest with you, that's actually... we better off buying it now, because the game's got to put the crop on it for us. We get that crop. Second, folks. Better. Send this guy to the dairy first. Reminds me actually how we're doing for milk. 2,000 litres, okay. I end up buying a load of TMR, folks. That's just the way it is. I'm not overly worried about that. I'll send him out there. Obviously, this is going to be a heavy trailer of 40,000 litres, but the whole reason I bought this tractor was hopefully it'll have the muscle to do jobs like this for us. So my plan is to keep the sorghum, but everything else can go. It's a real shame this trailer isn't like 2-compartment, because you could... we have like a load and a half of some of these things. So wheat for best price. Multi-purpose buying station, which of course is all the way up here. As for our other products, eggs, for example, multi-purpose buying station again. Cheese, lovely. Butter, farmers market. I just send all of this lot to the farmers market. Because as I set off towards the multi-purpose buying station, once I know the tractor there, I'll load him up. Looks like these cane trailers still get a bit of the wobbles on when they're loaded. That's... come on, calm yourself. Dancing trailer. Jimmy, or is it crabbing slightly from the tractor as well? Maybe it was just my eyesight, but it definitely didn't look fully in line with the cab to me. I'm going to have to watch now, because if the AI turns that off whenever he gets somewhere, there's a chance it may not restart again. That's annoying. Sending you to the farmer's market. I don't know, I didn't see an option to like buy a new battery, so... I honestly don't know what we can do about that, other than put it in for a service. And yeah, I'll send him over to the farmer's market. And then at the same time, folks, I shall get over to the buying station. And then guys, we shall get this done, so please sit back and enjoy.
Find my way to you. Yeah. Oh, I want to find my way to you. You, my love. There's so many people who say that they won't when they will. I could use some motivation, but I know how I feel. Faster than you like, it's over and that's the end.
See, I'm rather gutted there, folks. I was seriously. I mean, this trailer's got a hitch. There. I'm really gutted that I couldn't actually attach both trailers and just tow them behind this. We've had to get the AI in to drive that one for us. Hopefully he gets that barley dropped off. And then that's basically itself, because the soybeans we sell later on in the year, they're June, you can see. Sorghum, as you know, I'm keeping for chicken food, so that's pretty much it. I might, while I've got the high sides on, do a couple loads of manure moving. Sell everything container, right? I left the little vent running over at the by the way, I'll send him back, I think, from the farmer's market. But that, in theory, should be the brewery, very well stocked. I think from what I've gathered, it's not. It doesn't get through it that quick. But it might be the case of next year we just sell. Yeah, our money situation now is not to be complained at. My speed in the yard probably could be complained at. All the cows doing for like straw and stuff. Oh, a little bit down. Food's the main one they've got. In terms of TMR, they've got like not just 2 days worth, haven't they? So I probably am going to have to buy some TMR just to see them through. It's annoying. It's bad deal. It's my fault. I've mistimed it. You've managed to go out. You back home. Hopefully by now the tractor's gained enough voltage. But if we have a look at the brewery, it's not working quickly at all. It doesn't seem to work. I might just keep an eye on it. In fact, looking at that, we don't need the hops again, do we? Hops is back up to like 50%. These back just to selling goods. You know, I'm going to send him to the dealership, I think. Get him to have a look at him. If we can figure out what's causing the warning lights not to come on. You're now full. Sell everything container, that's the one down where he is. So we'll take a load down there, we'll get the little fent over to be serviced. Do I buy the bullet and buy another tractor? I really like that 415, but he's not that high an hour, is it? He's higher. That's MPG, don't it? Nearly 50 hours, so yeah, so he's not the lowest powered machine out there by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe we like treat ourselves to a second new tractor. I'll get it inspected first, see if we can figure out if there's anything wrong with it. If they say there's nothing wrong with it, then maybe just get it serviced and keep monitor it for a little while. Where this trailer rocks around does terrify me. We do maybe buying a, maybe that should be the other purchase. As much as I like that bulker trailer we have for moving silage and that, the fact it won't do manure and stuff is a little irritating. Maybe we should change it for one that can do all those things. There's the conga line. It's coming this way, so if I'm quick, I'll beat it. I mean, the American school bus at the front, they're not, you don't never see them in England, but they're rare. These two in a convoy like that, you'd think something was going on. Definitely think something was, I think there was filming going on or something. Here he is. Let's hope we don't just crash into the back of that queue and cause chaos. No, and I'll look, he will questions back at Q and cause chaos. I still can't figure out why the AI, by the way, prefer to go through the sodding. That reminds me, actually, the PGA. Some of this manure there. I think. I should really get into the XML and edit that and just give this some reasonable capacity, because it would be a good little tool to us for that if we could use it, but as it stands, it really struggles to keep up with anything we want it to do. Really isn't good. Yes, you're nearly home, that's a good thing. I'll take over. I don't think there's anything really... Have I done the field fertilisation over here? Yes, that's all been done. Did I not send him to the workshop? I mean, now he's here, like, I can probably drop the trailer off first, but... Okay. Well, I can dump the trailer off and then send him back at least, which is a bonus. What am I also doing? I'm going to buy a flatbed. I'm going to buy like a low loader flatbed. I think one would be useful to have. I mean, we can use them for moving bales and stuff as well, but like if we do get broken down tractors again, at least we'll have something capable. Pull this guy into here. If I dump the trailer off and then send him back to the shop. Hopefully without crashing him into a slurry spreader. Actually, how much slurry do we actually have? Only 300,000 litres. I work is only worth 30 grand, but still. Maybe I rent another Colossus again and we just get rid of all that in one go. Before I would use it on the fields, but it's the fact that you'd have to do it multiple times. I'll take this back, top it back up, and then we'll send it to sell. I'll turn you on, at least you can make some money for us. The field 4, was it? You know, the field I'm planning to put a yard on. And maybe I'm being silly. I'm thinking I don't buy it with the crop on because I hate trying to harvest it. Because last time we did that, we had a problem with the edge of the map. But still, because if I harvest it manually, I shouldn't have that AI problem. And it would basically be like a free wheat crop. Yeah, the plan is to put a couple of sheds on there to be able to store some vehicles over there, because as good as the farmyard is we have, and I do like this farmyard, and the way I've sort of built it now means we're unlikely to ever be able to fully leave it, because I'd have to like clear the sheep barn, the chicken enclosure, there's so much stuff I'd have to remove. Not sure it's going to be worth it. Where am I going to meet this AI at? Is he already going to be passed, or... Yeah, I think I can see him going up that lane there. That's good. Is the convoy coming again? Maybe I should just get... How much slurry can the BGA take? I might just send a trailer load. Yeah. Send the 230 horsepower one with some. Getting better at that turning. I think you'll give me that one. Yeah, making some money, clean stuff out. Maybe we do just sell that and on and get ourselves something a bit newer. Probably another not as high horsepower machine, because I don't think we need... That had a real big advantage to me of how compact it was. Let's give that an inspection. Let's be temple a bit. I don't want us to be waiting all day for that. The same as well use this guy to go and sell a full load of slurry. I shall go on with that and we'll reconvene once the inspection's done. Enjoy.
Of wonder. Can't stop till I feel that way again. Oh, no. Find my way to you. Gotta find my way. Find my way to you. Gotta find. Find my way to you. Find my way. Find my way to you.
Well folks, that's the inspection done, so when we get a second we'll go and take a look. And I hate the fact it says no issues detected, because that worries me, because all the problems it's been giving us, but then turn around and say nothing's wrong with it, so maybe we do just treat ourselves. Now some in the 150, 180 horsepower range, smallish, doesn't need a front loader because we have the 8S to do that. Do we see what's on offer? I wonder what they'll give us for this. For have a quick check up on it. We'll get another 40k for that. If I repaint it, will that 45k for that? 41 by the time it takes into account for the servicing work it needs. Feel like I don't need that. While we do that, how much is this? Tell you what. Confirming our plans. And then we sell this back, we're basically got 350,000, which... See what they can offer us used. We become a 2 fence 750 farm. U1, that's not a legal plate. I mean, it's, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. One beacons on it. Has got the front loader attached to actually. Without me having to ask for it. Painted in Valtra blue apparently. Let's... That means we now have 2 fence and neither of them are standard fent green. Pretty sure that's going to really annoy some of the purists out there. either way. And with that, let's buy a low loader trailer. Like I said, we need, I think, just one of these. Paint it to match. I do that so it dead matches that one with before. Okay, so this guy's come back to the yard. Let's just park him up. Like I say, folks, now I'm thinking next episode. Now, next episode we are almost definitely going to be mowing grass. We need to. Ideally, we want to get the oats planted as well. However, would be worth holding that back. We can hold that back a month. Prioritising getting all the grass done. Because if we don't get the grass done, cows ain't going to eat. Yeah, I'm kind of good to see that little 415 go, but tell that. For those that don't know, this had problems where it kept, it liked pole dancing. If you had the AI driving it, it would glitch out and then it would be setting everyone back to the farm. Let's actually check if there's anything else. Field roller is a handy thing to have. When was that? That was one of those. Yes, I think it was. This one's a good one and it's not silly money. You see, we've still got decent money left. We have another new tractor. We're not going to immediately over rev and destroy. Have a brand new trailer, which that's going to be, say, really useful. For a whole manner of reasons. Let's say if we have a vehicle breakdown, we can use this to recover it. If we need to use it to move bales. Get that to sit on there nicely. Oh, wow, that is like perfectly the size of this trailer, is. That could be a lot more spot on if you tried. Crazy. Hopefully there's enough room to get this on there. I want to try this out to see what this works like. I can put side of it. So yeah, we now have a pair of these. So that means we have two 250 horsepower tractors, which isn't bad. I've no doubt will go well with the other. 1,000 litres off. Give time a bit of a push on while we drive back. Yeah, like I say, next time all the grass cut. That's going to be #1 priority. Hopefully the grass is grown. If it isn't, then I guess we're in trouble there. But don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. The reason I'm speeding time is I want the that slurry tank empty so you can start coming back. Okay, home. So for tonight I'm just going to dump this off somewhere, we'll unload it in daylight. So here we have our pair of 724s. think they're both the same mod as well. FN 72450. That's a Gen 6. That's a Series 4. Yeah, they're not quite the same. This is supposed to be like a newer model. Still, they do look good together, right? So you're good to go. Well, if he's coming home, folks, I might as well skip the night at least, and we get to see daylight, and we'll get to see if our plan for tomorrow is going to come to fruition. (8:30). It's still fairly late on in the year, so we're not going to get our daylight till late. There'll be loads of okay, according to the map, we have a tornado. The infamous I just faced to a door. The infamous Irish tornado. As soon as he's chosen to come all the way down here first. At least in daylight, folks, we can check out our two. I guess, yeah, maybe they do look a little different. They're not quite the newest of the new. Nothing else been added here. That would interest me if we already had a... Well, already had a tractor unit. Sadly, we don't yet. One good thing, at least with that being over there, it's unlikely to come anywhere near any of our land. Yep, all our grass fields are ready. They're all 4 of them. Well, hang on, that's the piece of land that's up for rent. Have I been outbid? Is that why it's flashing red? Outbid again. Wow, this guy really wants. Oh, does that really actually tell you that the standard price of this land will be 22? I've currently bid 21 and he's outbid me. Let's be clever here. I am now the highest bidder. I am literally just below its like standard asking price. I am going to knock that into apart mode just because I don't want it. Yeah, hopefully, folks, by the time I reconvene later, the tornado will have passed. Looks like we'll lose most of this day to it, which is irritating, but hopefully you'll join us then and we've not been blown away. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please check out the rest of the channel. Got a lot of great stuff on here. Like, subscribe, share. Till next time, see ya. Goodbye.